Welcome back, Renegades. Today we got some gameplay with Laker Croc. We'll be facing off against Shanks, Blackbeard, Red Green Smoker, and Usopp. Make sure you guys like, share, and subscribe. If you like the content, your friends may as well. Let's get into it. Laker Croc versus Shanks. Opponent's choosing to go second, so we're going to get our Dawn, pass it to them. They get their 2 Dawn and pass it back over to us. We're going to deploy down Miss Wednesday. We're going to pressure 5k into life. They're going to use their leader effect. We'll just pass it back. Opponent's going to go 5k into life. We're going to use our card action here to ramp it on. We're going to counter out. They're going to play down a Lucky Roo, their blocker. Back over to us. We're going to play down the Nami, trashing to get rid of their Lucky Roo. They're going to be able to get rid of one of ours. They get rid of our blocker. One on our leader. We're going to pressure 6k. They take this hit, and we just pass it over to them. They're going to play down Usopp, giving their leader +1 for rotation, adding additional Dawn, pressuring 7k. We're going to take this hit. Back over to us. We're going to deploy down our 8-drop Crocodile. We're going to use the effect here to gain a life. Pass it back. They're going to play down a Otama, giving our Crocodile -2k. Opponent says they messed up. They're going to go 5 into life with their leader. We're going to use the Croc's card effect to filter. Get rid of one of these blockers. Take this hit. We do get a Beiji, so we're going to shut their Usopp off from attacking us. They're going to play down Ben Beckman, trashing the Nami. They're going to pass it back over to us. We're going to play down Nico Robin here, trashing their top life. We did get a 10-drop Shanks from that. 1 on our leader. We're going to pressure 6 into life. They're going to use leader effect and counter. And then we're going to go 9 into life. They take this hit. Pass it back. We do have 1 Dawn open for It'll Come My Way. We're going to play down a Silvers, trashing our Nami, giving the Croc -2. They're going to put 1 on their Usopp, pressuring 7 into life, giving Croc -2 as well, or -1. We're going to take this. We're going to get a Beiji, so Ben Beckman can't attack. Otama -2 to the Croc, 5 into 4 with their leader. We're going to counter. Back over to us. We draw the 8-drop Kid. We're going to deploy this down so we can trash their top life. We're going to put 1 on our leader. We're going to go 6k into life. They're going to use their leader effect here, so they still have to counter. Then we're going to go 7k swing with our Crocodile. They're going to counter out of this one. Back over to them. We have to filter at the end of the turn. They're going to put 1 on their Usopp, pressuring 7k into life. They're going to give our Croc character -1k. Going to take this hit. They're going to put 4 on their leader, pressuring 9. We're going to use Croc's character effect to filter a card. And then we're going to use It'll Come My Way to make them pressure the Kid. And then we'll just counter out. They're going to put 2 on Beckman, pressuring 9k into life here. We're going to use the rest of the counter in hand. Then the rest of their Dawn going on Silvers, pressuring into our character Crocodile. They got to give that to them. Back over to us. We're going to put 3 on our Kid, pressuring 12k. They take that. We're going to put the remaining Dawn on our leader, pressuring 12. They're going to use leader effect. They're going to attempt to counter out. But we get it. Lakers Croc versus Blackbeard. Opponent's choosing to go second. Get a Dawn, pass it over to them. They're going to use their search event here to grab a Stronger. I'm just going to pass it back. I'm just going to pressure 5. And now we use our search event here to grab a couple cards. We're going to grab a Kikinojo, and It'll Come My Way. We'll just pass it back. Opponent's going to pressure 9k into life here. We're going to take this. Back over to us. We're going to play down our Basil and just tack 5 into life. They take this hit, getting a search event trigger and getting a black hole. Back over to them. They're going to use a liberation, getting rid of our Basil. 7 into life here. We're going to take this hit. We are going to use the trigger from Satori just to put another body in the field. Back over to us. They did shut off our on plays. So we're going to play down another Basil. Going to put 2 on Satori, pressuring 7k swing. The life, they take this hit. We're just going to go 5 with our leader. We're going to counter out, passing it back, leaving 1 Dawn open. We're going to play down their stage, trashing to grab a Shiru. We're going to play down Lafitte. They're going to use the search to get a Van Augur. They're going to pressure 5 into life with their leader. We're just going to counter out. and they're going to play down that Van Auger, passing it back over to us. They did not shut off our on play, so we're going to take advantage of this by deploying our Croc. Using its on play to gain us a life. I'm going to go 5 with Satori into life. I'm going to counter. I'm going to go with Basil 5 into life. They take this, and then we're going to go 5 with our leader into life. I'm going to counter out, passing it back, still keeping that 1 Dawn open for It'll Come My Way. They're going to rest their Van Auger to give our Basil -3. We're going to use an event to put the Basil Hawkins back in hand. They're going to use their Lafitte search here to get a Kuzan. They're going to play down their Kuzan, trashing it. They're going to get a Katarina. They gave it blocker. 1 on their leader, pressuring 6. We're going to use the card action here to filter. And we're going to just counter out here. They're going to use their stage to search, getting another Shiru. They're going to trash the Shiru to shut off our on plays. So we're going to play down Basil Hawkins, and we're going to play the other one down. We're going to pressure 5 into life with our Satori. They're going to use their blocker. We're going to use our leader to get rid of that Lafitte. Then we have a 9K swing we're going to put into the Katarina. They're going to counter out to save it. Passing it back, we do have the 1 Dawn for Go Come My Way and 2 Basil Hawkins on the field. So they gave their Katarina double attack. So we're going to use Croc's ability to filter. We're going to say no block, and then we're just going to counter out of this hit. They're going to play down their 10-drop Teach, nullifying our character, our leader, and make it so Crocodile can't attack next turn. They're going to pressure with their Van Auger. We're going to use Oh Come My Way to force it into the Basil, trashing their life. Opponent's going to pressure again. We're going to do the Oh Come My Way again, trashing their last life with the Basil Hawkins. They use their stage here. Now they shut off on play, and then they scooped it up. We're going to go first. We're going to keep. We're going to get our Dawn, pass it back to the opponent. Opponent's going to play down a Monet, passing it back to us. We are going to pressure 5K into life. They take that first hit, so we're going to deploy down our blocker, pass it over. We're going to play down a Baby 5, which is the Don Quixote Pirate Searcher. They're going to get a Rocinante blocker from that search. They're going to play down that Rocinante blocker. They have a 5K swing. We're going to use the blocker's effect just to ramp up a little bit. 5, we're just going to take this one. We're going to use triggers to draw a card. Back over to us, we're at 6 Dawn due to the ramp. So we're going to play down Nico Robin, trashing their top life. We're going to pressure 5 into their rested searcher. They'll let that go. And we'll just pass it back. They're going to play down the 5-drop smoker here. This is going to allow them to ready 3 Dawn total between this and their leader. Play down another Baby 5 searcher. They're going to get the Baby 5. Play down Baby 5 again. And they get the Rouse Night blocker again. 5K swing into life. We're going to use the effect of their blocker. So 5 into 5. We're going to say no block. And we're going to give them the Nico Robin counter. Back over to us. We're going to play down our Nami, trashing a search event to get rid of their smoker. Then we're going to go with Top Knot, go Dawn -2 to get rid of their Monet. We're going to go after one of their blockers, or one of their searchers here. Going to go after Life. And we will pressure it once again into the searcher, just trying to clear him out. So we got that, we'll just pass it back. Playing down another smoker. Get ready some Dawn. Playing down a Carrot. Either they're going to freeze, either a Robin or the blocker. Nico Robin gets frozen. Got a pressure. We're going to use our blocker effect. We could counter out of this if we want to, which means it will be secured. So we're going to say no block, and we actually are going to counter. Back over to us. We're going to play down our 8-drop Kid. We're going to use his on play to trash their top life. We're going to go 6K into life with our Nami to take that hit. We're just going to go 5, pressuring another card out of hand. We could go 5 again, but I want to have the blocker just in case we need it. End of turn with the Kid, we have to filter one. Playing down their 10-drop Dofi here, locking down our board. Using their leader effect to get 3 Dawn with the smoker, which is really good when they can play down a 10-drop and then still have 3 Dawn left over. They're going to go 6 with Carrot into our Nami, which is already frozen. We could save it if we wanted to, but I think we're just going to let it go. We can't utilize it next turn to help close the game out anyways. We'll use the card action though. No block, you can have it. They're going to put one on their smoker character. That's an 8k swing. They put one on their leader going 6. We're also going to give them this Nami because it doesn't do us any good. Now they're going to go 9 here. This we are actually going to save though because we do have a filter effect. We have leader swing. We have 2 swings. They have 1 blocker. So 4 cards. We're going to go. This is a 9k. If they got the counter, then they'll use their blocker on this next hit. Opponent's giving the GG. We have Lakers Croc versus Usopp. I will select the turn order. We're going to go first. We're going to keep this. Get our Dawn and pass it over to the opponent. So we do have the O Come My Way. We have the Basil Hawkins. They're going to play down their Leo, resting their stage. Finding 2 Dressrosa cards. They got the Zoro and the Rebecca. So here we're going to pressure 5k into life. So we know they have the Zoro coming down, which is going to be a 4-drop, I do believe. So they'll be able to play Zoro next. So playing this Basil, we can't play with Basil. We play the blocker. We're forcing it to happen, which I think is like fine. Baited out right now. We'll still be able to ramp one. Oh, no, we're not. So 5 will take. We're going to use a trigger, draw a card. So now we're at 5 Dawn. We are going to play down our Basil Hawkins. We are pressuring 5 into life. Going to counter out. Going to pass it back. They're going to be at 6 Dawn now. So 1 turn away from the Rebecca play. They used their Zoro to trash the Basil, which is fine because we trashed their Red Rock. Don't have a lot of counter power, but... So 5 into 5. No block. We're going to use that to play that on the Kikinojo. Because now we'll be able to utilize the O Come My Way to force them to attack into Kikinojo. And then if we let it go, we'll gain a life. If we choose to keep it around, we'll have it back to pressure them. So 8k. This might actually just be a counter. Nope. They put it on the wrong one. So we're going to play down another Kikinojo. We're going to put 1 on our Kikinojo, pressuring 7 into life. They're going to counter out. We're just going to go 5k. We want to keep both these open, so if we have to, we can use both O Come My Ways to gain 2 life. Back over to the opponent. They're at 8 Dawn, so we know they have a Rebecca in hand. So there's a Rebecca. I'm going to draw a card. Do they have Kairos or Luffy? Kairos. I'm going to bounce back with the Kikinojo. Oh, they're going to play down a Frankie as well. Kikinojo back to hand. 9. We're going to let him have that, gain our life. 5 doesn't do anything because I have no more characters. They have a 5, a 6, and a 6. So 5, no block. I'll take that one. No trigger. They're not attacking with these for some reason. We're going to play down our 8-drop Croc, using the card action of Dawn -2 to gain another life. And then we're just going to pressure 5 into life. I take that hit, and we just pass it back. So we're still at 3 life. We don't have a lot of counter power in hand, but we have some. So 5, we're going to use the card action to go Dawn 1. So we're going to draw 1, trash 1. And then I'm going to say no block and give them a 1k. I'm not sure why they have been attacking with these. The Kairos we're going to have to take, or we're going to have to push it to the Crocodile. So 5 over here. We're going to counter. Just because they haven't used their Dawn yet, I don't want to go too low in life. 11 here. Okay, so they're going to go 9. So 9 here, we're going to go no block. And we're going to go... We're going to let them have it. So the Basil's going to let us draw 2. We'll use that. And then trash 1. We're going to trash the no counter Kid. I'm going to try to close this game out, which is fine. We're going to take that. We have no trigger from this either. Now they have a 9k swing into life, which they didn't take. Okay. So now we're going to play down a Kikinojo. We have plenty of O Come My Ways, so we're going to use 3 of it to go get some more counter power. We're going to grab this one and this. We have a lot of O Come My Ways, so we'll have them to filter out as needed. They have a blocker, which is good for them. So we're going to go 9 into... Let's go into life, see if we can make them utilize their blocker. They're going to try to close the game out next turn. And there's really not a lot we can do about it. We can pressure board, but it's not going to do much. But I think we don't have a choice. I think we do have to go after it, get something off the field. So the opponent brought back a Leo with their Frankie, resting it, getting some cards. So they have a 2K and a 1K in hand. Here, I think I have 3 come my ways. Depending on how they dawn up, this might actually be smart to keep this. So I'm just going to go into the Rested Rebecca, see if they want to give me that 2K. They did. So they also have 13 cards in their deck now, or trash. So they're only a couple cards away from having the King Kong gun. So we're going to use card action here, just to do a little filtering. The trash no come my way, and then we're going to give them the Basil's no good now. We're too late into the game. So we're going to go 5, say no block. We're going to give them the Nico Robin as well. So here they're going to go 10K. We're going to say no block. We're going to go oh come my way to our Kikanojo, gaining us a life. So now we should be okay this turn, because they have a 9K swing, and then they have 5 Dawn to work with. They can go 7, 6, 9 if they wanted to. And we have the counter power to cover 2 small ones. So this is only going to be a 9K. So this we're gonna counter out here. Actually, no, we're going to take this one. Then we're going to use the trigger. So we have another body on the field to pressure back. So now they can go 9, 10, 11. And if they gave this guy double strike, it's not a big deal. We still have 1 life to live. Another blocker. Okay. Another will come my way. Here we're going to play down the Nami. We're going to trash the come my way to get rid of their blocker. Then we are going to go 7 with our Frankie into life. Okay. 3 cards in hand. So I'm going to go... we still keep 1 open. No, we're good. We're going to go 8 into life with our leader. And then we're going to go 9 into life with our crocodile. And we got it. Hey guys, thanks for watching. And as always, we will catch you in the next one.